Google has developed an impressive new AI system called MusicLM that can generate music in any genre based on the text description. MusicLM is trained on a vast database of music and text and is capable of generating music in various styles, such as classic, jazz, rock, and pop. Although there have been some previous attempts at developing generative AI system for music composition, including Refusion and Dance Fusion, as well as Google's own Audio ML. In OpenAI's Jukebox, none have been particularly successful due to the technical limitations and limited data training. However, MusicLM is believed to be the first system that can produce complex and high-fidelity songs. Despite this breakthrough, Google has no immediate plan to release the system due to concerns about potential risks in the beginning. An academic paper details MusicLM, a machine learning model trained on a database of 280,000 hours of music. The purpose of this model is to generate coherent songs based on descriptions that exhibit significant complexity. For example, it can create a jazz song with a memorable saxophone solo and a solo singer, or 90s techno with a low bass and strong kick. Although the songs generated by MusicLM models are not as inventive or musical cohesive as those created by human artists, they sound remarkably similar to something a human might compose. It is impressive how good the sample sounds, considering MusicLM doesn't have any musician or instrumental involved in the process. Even when fed long and endearing description, MusicLM can capture nuances like instrumental riffs, melodies, and moods. MusicLM is capable of creating music beyond just short clips of songs. The system can build on existing melodies, whether they're hummed, sung, whistled, or played on an instrument. Additionally, it can take a sequence of written descriptions and create a melodic story or narrative that lasts several minutes, which is perfect for a movie soundtrack. The researchers at Google have demonstrated the system's capability in generating music that can be used for different purposes. MusicLM can be instructed to generate audio that is played by a specific type of instrument in a certain genre, inspired by places, ethics, or requirements such as motivation music for workouts. The experience level of an AI musician can be set to generate music for any particular skill level. However, MusicLM is not perfect. Some of the sample may have distorted quality to them, which is an unavoidable side effect of the training process. Although MusicLM can technically generate vocals, including choral harmonies, they may not be very good. The lyrics range from barely English to pure gibberish, and the synthesized voice that sings them sounds like an amalgamation of several artists. The researchers at Google have highlighted several ethical challenges that arise with the use of MusicLM, a music-generated system. One of the concerns is the incorporation of copyright material from the training data into a generated song. During their experiment, the researchers found that approximately 1% of the music generated by the system was directly replicated from the song on which it was trained. This threshold is high enough to discourage the researchers from releasing MusicLM in its current state. The authors of the paper have acknowledged the potential risk for misappropriation of creative content associated with MusicLM. They have emphasized that more work needs to be done in the future to address these risks associated with music generation. Legal challenges will likely arise as AI-powered systems like MusicLM becomes more advanced and readily available in the future, even if they are marketed as a tool to assist artists rather than replace them. Similar legal issues have already surfaced around simpler AI systems. In 2020, Jay-Z's record label issued copyright strike against a YouTube channel called Vocal Synthesis, which used AI to create Jay-Z cover for songs like Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire." Although YouTube initially removed this video, they were later reinstated due to the incomplete takedown request. However, the legality of deepfake music remains ambiguous and uncertain. Eric Sunray, who worked as a legal intern for the Music Publisher Association, has written a white paper in which he argued that AI music generated such as MusicLM infringe on music copyright laws by creating tapestries of coherent audio from the work used to train them. This is a violation of the production right under the United States Copyright Act. Critics have also raised concerns about whether training AI models on copyrighted musical material can be considered fair use, especially after the launch of Jukebox. There are similar worries regarding the training data utilized in AI systems that generate images, codes, and text. This data is often scraped from the web without the creator's knowledge. Andy Bayo from Waxy believes that the music generated by AI system would be considered as derivative work. Therefore, only the original element would be protected by copyright, but it is unclear what qualifies as original. Using this music commercially could be risky and may require court intervention. However, if generated music is used for purposes protected under fair use, like parody and commentary, it's a simpler matter. Bayo expects that the court would have to make case-to-case judgments. Several lawsuits that are currently pending on the court are likely to affect the use of music generating AI. One of these lawsuits concerns the right of artists whose work is used to train artificial intelligence system without their permission or knowledge. It's uncertain when more clarity will be available in these issues, and only time will tell. Paul Covert, an AI educator, recently shared a comprehensive guide on Twitter explaining how to enroll for MusicLM and experience the AI tool firsthand. MusicLM is currently in the experimental stage and is being offered by Google as a beta demo. If you're interested in trying it out, follow the step-by-step instruction below. Step 1. Click on the MusicLM button to access the text field. Step 2. Describe the kind of music you want the AI to generate. Be clear and concise in your description. Mention the genre, mood, tempo, or specific elements you want to include. Step 3. Once you've entered your description, the AI takes over and processes your input. It generates 2 different tracks based on the information provided, using its algorithm and machine learning capabilities to create unique music tailored for your description. Step 4. After the tracks are generated, you can download them. Look for 3 dots and ellipsis symbol near the track, which typically indicates a menu or option. Click on the 3 dots and select the download option to save the music file to your device. You can then listen and enjoy the created tracks. These are simple instructions, make it easy for anyone to try out MusicLM and experience its capability. To join MusicLM's waitlist, visit Google's AI Testing Kitchen and receive a notification email. In January, Google presented MusicLM in an academic paper and stated that they had no plan to release it. The paper's co-author highlighted several ethical challenges that a system like MusicLM could pose, such as incorporating copyrighted materials from training data into a generated song. However, since then, Google has been working with musicians and hosting workshops to explore how the technology could enhance the creative process. One outcome is that the version of MusicLM in AI Test Kitchen will not generate music with specific artists or vocals. It remains to be seen how much it will help address the broader challenges surrounding generative music. The ownership of copyright AI-generated music is not clear. If AI is used as a collaborative tool in the creative process, then the current US copyright laws are applicable. However, music produced entirely by AI is not eligible for copyright protection. The Compendium of US Copyright Office Practices has stated that they will not grant copyright to work lack of human authorship, or works that were produced by a machine or a mechanical process, without any creative input or intervention from a human author. In February 2022, the Copyright Review Board denied the application to copyright AI-generated artwork, stating that it lacked the necessary human authorship to sustain a copyright claim. There is growing concern among musicians and producers that generative AI could threaten their careers in the future. While Google has not directly addressed these issues in their announcement, they stated in a blog post that they are collaborating with musicians to understand how AI can empower the creative process. They also affirmed their commitment to responsible innovation. MusicLM was developed in accordance with Google's AI principle, which provided guidelines for responsible technology development. According to research scientist Neil Zegador, Google's primary objective is to ensure that artists use MusicLM in ways that are meaningful to them and that can help them explore new ways of creating sounds. So that's all from today's video. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe for more tech updates, share your thoughts in the comment section, and share it with your friends. See you soon!